CIT 336, fall 2017, Brother Blaine Robertson at BYU, Idaho. This is a final project for William Minke. We're going to start here at the front page, which is what we've been working on all semester. I'll go ahead and show some of the movement. And as you can see, if I make it big or small, the smallest I really wanted to get was about 300 pixels. And so that's really all I cared about. And that's because most phones, even some of the older flip phones that people occasionally manage to get their hands on, they're still almost 300 pixels wide. And so it's not really going to be that big of a deal if it's super small or anything like that. And so it adjusts pretty well. And I only have one CSS file. You can see here, there's just the one CSS file. I don't have one hidden anywhere else. They all go back to the same file, and so I'm just going to validate that right here. And then I'll go to, here we'll go to Roadrunner Seed and see what this looks like. And it's green. It's going to be like that in most cases, probably all cases. I've gone around all of them and checked them all, and I haven't had any issues. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here real quick. And part of the login code, what we needed to do was make sure that we unset the first name cookie. I named mine cookie goodreg instead of first name, but I unset it right here. Another way of doing it is putting a negative time slot in there to make sure it deletes itself. And I just decided to use unset. And then I create a client log. In the header template is where I've got everything actually set up. And so if they're logged in, then see a log out option, which will log them out. Or if they're not logged in, they'll see a my account option. And as you saw a minute ago, whenever I went to that other page, you didn't see anything in the top left-hand corner saying a welcome message of any sort. But when someone is logged in, you will see that welcome message. As you can see here, everything is there. And that welcome message doesn't go anywhere, even when I click on something and get to a very specific page. So we'll go back here to my profile. And then let's go take a look at the reviews index. The reviews index, I have all the control in here, or the reviews controller. I do have input validation set up like we're supposed to. And then I have different options. The new review is what actually takes a review from a product detail page and then processes it. And the edit review gives us the page to edit the review. So if I click on edit, it gives me edit review. And if I want to actually edit the review, then I do review update. And this is the one that actually processes the update itself, where it goes to the model, tells the model to go take care of something at the database, etc. And it's the same thing with delete review. If I wanted to delete a review, then I hit delete, and same thing, it delivers the view, and then review delete is what actually processes the deletion of the review. Now, unfortunately, if I go in here and actually click delete, I get this error. There is some sort of environment error. I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere in these configuration files for XAMPP. I went onto Google, Stack Overflow, regedit. There were a lot of different places I looked to try and find a solution. I tried several different things. I spent several hours breaking my computer and XAMPP, and then I had to put it all back the way it was in the first place. I'm not sure what the problem is, but it's not allowing me to actually do a delete or an update. I don't think it has anything to do with my PHP code. So if we go in here and look at the reviews model, I do have a get product review based on the inventory ID, client ID, and review ID. And I actually did something here. We can look here. Let's take a look real quick at this since we're here. We've got the reviews table, review ID, text, date, inventory, and client IDs. We've got our foreign keys, primary key, etc. I decided to get lazy. To me, this was the lazy way of doing it. I added a client screen name to the clients table so that when a client registers, it automatically makes a screen name for them. So then in my SQL statement, I can just do some joins and say, hey, get me these things from these tables. And so I ended up doing some joins where maybe most people might not, but there's an inner join here, there's one there, and then there's going to be two inner joins down here based on the review ID. But I still get all the same information that I want to get. Now let's go back here. Let's say that I want to insert the review for a large mortar. Try to submit it, won't do it, so because I've got the required in there. But then let's say that I'm running no validate or something like that, and I try to submit the review. Well, then I'm just brought back to the same review. Can't do anything. I know that if I was a client, that's where I would want to be. But let's say I do decide to put this in. Well, now I can put it in, and there it automatically shows up. Again, I brought myself back to the same page because I'm thinking if I'm a client and I'm leaving a review, maybe I want to come back to the same page and look at it. And so there it is right there, and I can see my review. Then if I come back here, the review is right there, and I can see that I did that. I'm going to show one more thing. I've logged out. There's no more message up here. And let's say that I want to, let's go somewhere fun, small bomb. I want to leave a review. Well, I'm not logged in. I need to log in. Bam, there we go. So if they are logged in, great. They can leave a review. If not, then they're prompted to log in. I believe that's everything that's been asked for. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. It's been great working in this class. I've actually really enjoyed it. Me and PHP don't seem to get along very well, but that's okay. And I really appreciate everything that I've learned.